How much do you enjoy trash talking?
Well, see, like during game, I don't really partake in it, but during practice, I feel like kind of hypes everybody up. So I kind of love it. I like it. Kind of gets everybody into it.
You always been that way?
Nah, not really. When I first started playing football, I was kind of calm. I was kind of very humble. Then kind of right when I got into college, I started getting really into it, getting my teammates into it. Kind of makes competition a lot more fun.
What's been your biggest takeaway from the 4 practices so far for you guys in the preseason?
It's how hard everybody worked during like the off season. You know, everybody was putting in that work. You kind of see it translate over. People are a lot stronger and faster than they were in the spring, and it's everybody, especially the new guys who are just here doing the little workouts. They're a lot faster than that now, even with pads on.
What's the competition been like for you guys with the offensive line?
It's been intense. You know, the trenches is kind of where everything's built off of. You know, you got the back end, they handle everything else. The linebackers, everything, quarterback, all that stuff, they handle everything else. But right there, it's the trenches is kind of, it gets intense because you're hitting somebody every play. Doesn't matter what's happening. Whether it's a run away from you, run to you, pass, whatever, you're hitting somebody.
You guys have so far this fall run 2 fields and gotten quality reps up and down the roster. What does that do for you guys as far as getting not only extra reps, but maybe working through some of that mental and physical fatigue that you'll have to during games?
It helps us kind of stride everything out. You know, not anybody's getting too much pressure on them, on their bodies, on their mental. It kind of helps everybody get the reps that they need. Mainly me, I'm kind of new to the program still. Even though I got here in January, I'm still new to it. I still need those mental reps to understand what plays, why we're running it, the reason we're running it, how it helps, what my position is in each play. You just gotta know that person. You gotta know a little bit about them, what kind of gets them hot. Like each person I talk to differently. Some people I'm silent with them because they want me to say something to them. So I just won't say anything and I'll just smile, walk away. Some people I'm all up in their face like, oh, you can't do nothing to me, I'll run this. Like, you gotta know who it is. Ooh. Trey Ward, easy. Trey Ward, we always get into it. During the spring, it was the most intense. We was in each other's face every minute. Like when we had to practice in the stadium, we were walking off the field, still going at it. Like it's just me and him. I love going at it with him.
Yes, sir. I enjoy it. Like I said,
I feel like practice, you're going up against the same people every day. Some days it might be lax. It might be, oh yeah, like it's just another practice. I'm going up against so-and-so. Let me just calm down. But when somebody talks trash to you, when somebody's saying, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, I'm in your face, I'm better than you, it kind of gets you really intense, really hyped up, and now you're like, nah, I'm going to put you down. Like, I'm going to put you down. Yeah, you know, with the morning practices and everything like that, not a lot of people want to get out of bed. I feel like when I talk trash, even when I just walk out here yelling, screaming, everybody hyped up, it kind of gets everybody ready, you know. It's 7, 8 in the morning. Like, everybody's got to get hyped up, wake up, come out there and do what we got to do.
You've had a couple days in shoulder pads. How much are you looking forward to on Tuesday getting the full pads on?
I can't wait for full pads. I'm really excited for full pads because that's when everything comes together. That's when, you know, we put all the work that we put in together. Like here it's just stud, but now we can kind of like actually get into people, see how our form looks, see how our tackling works, everything like that.
When you went through that transfer process, you talked about wanting to level the level you're competing at, awesome development at this level. What's that been like for you since you walked through the door?
When I first got here, it was a hit in the face. You know, FCS is it's still D1, is a heavy program, everything like that. And there's a lot of players from FCS that could play at the FBS level. But then when you go up against here where everyone was ranked, a star player, a really good player, because everyone's at this school for a reason. No one's here by luck. You know, it's kind of like a hit in the face. Everyone's really good, so you have to up your level of competition, up your level of effort.
You were new in spring, but there are a lot of new faces on the offensive line this fall. Who's caught your eye and who are you guys talking about among your defensive line team?
Honestly, when I first got here, everybody was talking about Julian. I didn't know who he was. Like I saw his little clips and everything on Instagram, but I didn't know his name to a face. And then like I saw him, he got here. Julian's been like one of the main guys that we like really had come in. That was like, you know, he's really intense. He brings the effort. Everybody's seen the video where he was at camps talking trash. He's one of the fun people I like talking trash to too, because he'll get into it with you. The problem with Trey is just he's patient, but he's so fast. Like you kind of can't leave a hole open because the second the hole's open, like he's gone. Like that ain't a problem with me because I'll hawk him, like I'll chase down Trey and all that. But like Trey fast, like it's the second he hits the hole, he's gone. So you have to make sure there can't be a flaw with him on the field.
Is there anyone you can't catch?
No. No. Probably maybe a DB or a wide receiver, you know, somewhere in the country. Maybe hidden, something like that. No.
I was around a bunch of great athletes, so we went at it every day in practice. Going against each other, going against the best.
comfortable in your skin and really kind of be yourself?
James Chaney.
It took a little bit, the first like week or 2 I was here, I was kind of, you can't just come out talking loud and everything like that. Like you're gonna look as arrogant. You can't do that. It's not possible. You have to find who you hang around with, like, and kind of become comfortable around them and get acclimated to the team. I hang around with Amari Gaynor a lot, Trey Benson a lot. Those are like my 2 guys I hang around with the most. I got real comfortable around them, and then I just slowly integrated myself into the team. And now I just talk to everybody. I have no problems with anybody. We all have fun. We're all here to work. All got the same goal.
Jared, we always hear that the defense is supposed to be ahead of the offense at this point of the camp, but I know you guys, it's thud, and you guys are going as hard as you can, but doesn't the offense kind of have an edge right now with the way you guys practice? Or are you guys able to be at 100% speed and physicality that you want to be at?
Yeah, I think we definitely can. With the fact that we don't have lowers on or, any of the pads on below our waist, you kind of have to tap off. You can't really hit the angles that you really want to just because we don't have all the full protective gear on. I think the offense is doing extremely well. I think the defense hasn't let up at all just because of that reason. I think honestly we've given more effort just because of that reason, because we know when that comes on, we're going to get the same effort we're giving now. You can't hold up one day just because you have less gear on. Whether it was shoulder pads, lowers, no helmets, you always have to get the same effort.
You can be more dominating with everything on before we get later.
I feel like even with just the shoulder pads on, we have the same amount of dominance. I feel like nothing holds up.
You talked about the difference between FBS. Well, you didn't really, but what is the difference between FBS and here as far as weight training and nutrition and all the stuff that you have so many people trying to take care of their body now? What's been the difference here for the last 6 months?
I've gained a little bit of weight since I got here, which is what I wanted to do. And along with that, I feel like I've gained muscle too. I've gotten stronger, I've gotten faster. And I think that is dedicated to the fact that I'm in the FBS program now. And not just any FBS program, a top tier. Florida State is a top tier FBS program. I think thanks to that, I've gained my weight, I've gotten stronger, I've gotten faster. All around, I feel like I've gotten better. I've gotten more fluid with my motions. I've opened up my pass rushing ability, not just doing bull rushes. I can do off the edge, I can do up, I can do everything now. I have to dedicate that to the nutrition program, the weightlifting program, even just coming out here during the summer and doing a little bit of workouts here and there. I think the FBS has really helped me with that. I'm just gonna say it like that.
All
right, last one.
You've been here for a while now, but now that the season's getting closer, like how excited are you to play up in there, play the LPD in those kind of environments?
I'm very excited. I've never played like an actual game in a stadium of this size, of this caliber. A lot of these people, a lot of the kids on the team have been state champs or done this or, been at other programs like Oregon or South Carolina, all that stuff. They played in big stadiums. For me, this is going to be my first time playing in it, and I'm very excited for it. Have all the fans yelling, come out, everybody's doing the chant, come out to be hyped up. I'm excited for it. I can't let loose.